Hi, y'all. Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Lindsay. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm in love with self-development and manifestation. You're going to find that information always in my videos. If you're interested in the other resources that have changed my life personally, like affiliate marketing, if you want to get started with vision boards or interested in light codes, that's all going to be in the description box below, as well as my about section, along with my latest creation, which is a 10-step guide to creating your very own one-of-a-kind money manifestation vortex, and that's going to be in there as well, and I'm super excited about that. And if you do use it, please let me know. I am super excited about that one. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into today's message. So I hope that y'all are sitting down for this one, because this number quite literally blew my mind, and it was just something that I had to put out there and talk about. So I recently learned from Dr. Adam Alter that we spend over the course of our lifetime 20 years on our phones. I'm going to say that again. 20 years of your life is going to your phone. Now, I don't want you to be scared. It certainly was a little startling for me. But the thing is we are a species that uses technology. And I really believe it's just more about how we use it. And this is truly just an exercise in awareness. The more aware we become, the better that we feel, because and for me personally, the more that I have simply acknowledged things, the more they kind of turn around almost instantly. Awareness is such a gift in that way. So I also say that there's no reason for it to scare you, because the thing is there are really only a few things in this world that give us kind of that calm, hypnotic feeling, right? And especially when we are looking outside of ourselves and looking externally, which is why I always say how important it is to go within, especially in a time where we spend 20 years over the span of our life on our phone. So the things that typically give us this feeling of calmness and that sort of like hypnotic feeling are typically substances or our phones. And it makes sense when we think about it, right? And Dr. Adam was talking about this as well, that he was saying that no one is asking anything of you. You really just are sitting there looking at whatever you want, and all you have to do is move your finger, right? So it really does make sense why we would be on our phones as much as we are, because we are simply seeking that feeling in a world that really takes away from that. So we can use our devices to either create more fear and lack and emptiness, or we can use it to create more fulfillment. And I say more because we should already be whole and fulfilled on the inside, right? And that's what doing the inner work is all about. But we can use them to create more fulfillment, more abundance, more growth, more knowledge. And all it really takes on our end is a willingness to ask the question, and what we're feeding into. Are we feeding into victim consciousness or creator consciousness? We really do have the choice. We just need to ask the question. And it's important to remember how much is out there for you, everything that we have access to, right? So use your devices to listen to an audiobook or watch a TED Talk or watch one of my videos. All of those things really feed into, again, creator consciousness. And it doesn't have to be serious all the time either. For example, there are a few YouTubers that I really, really love that just do food reviews. And I love them because I love food, but also these people in particular are really funny and fun and just absolutely adorable and have me in giggles within seconds. seconds and I feel like my inner child just eats it up. So technology does not have to be toxic. It is all about how we use it. And we also want to be aware of using it for outside validation and seeking externally for fulfillment, right? So being driven by others' response to us, or the attention that we get, or giving too much of our power away by acknowledging how others have made us feel. One way that we can really help ourselves in this particular area is to master the start of our day. So try not to look at your phone first thing when you wake up. Instead, focus on a few things that you are grateful for and ask for guidance for the day. For me personally, the only thing that I will use my phone for when I wake up is to listen to a subliminal or a frequency. And that really is one way that I help lead myself and stick to my own truth, and I prime my own mind for the day, and I don't let my environment do it for me. So, how are you spending these 20 years? So anyways, y'all let me know what you thought about this video. I know it was kind of different, but I just thought it was extremely relevant and significant, and I just love you all so much. I am so truly grateful for each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next one. Please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will talk to you soon.